Hmm. Hey, with restream. 1,000. All right. The weird thing with trying to make sure everything's right on both YouTube and Twitch is how Restream interacts with both of them. But I think we're mostly good now. Trying to like it over what's the word? Analytical, whatever, with the description, using since I don't have Restream's premium subscription and having it flooded with like made like 30, 100 million plus people, but yeah, just get in and play. All right, showing up on both ends, so that's good. All right, let's hop in. So the only thing I'm hoping doesn't mess up is the stream quality. But all right, so Valor Mortis, we are here. We are playing. I actually didn't know a demo was out. I was just scrolling through Twitter and I saw someone post speak about it and how it wasn't on consoles. And my mic is breaking on me now. This thing is constantly raising up and down. So old arm. So hopefully I don't have to buy a new one. But I didn't know they had a demo out. This is a game that I had my eyes on when I think they showed it at the Xbox Showcase, I believe. And being a person who really likes Souls games, I got to check out the first-person approach to a Souls-like experience, which is Valor Mortis. So gonna hop into it. Firstly, once I actually hop in, I'm probably gonna spend more time trying to get the settings down. Little thing for my setup right now, using my laptop, I have a 5060 laptop, like an i7 in it, so not the greatest, most powerful setup, so definitely want to see what we're able to get out of here in terms of performance. So yeah, I'm gonna probably spend the next 2 hours playing with the settings until we get something right. So right now my monitor is at 1440p, so I'll see if I can at least, what settings we gotta hit to do at least 60 FPS at 1440p. Using DLSS, which you'll see once I hop into the actual menu and look things over. I don't have frame gen. I want to try to avoid using frame gen as much as possible. And yeah, now, the only second thing about gaming on my laptop is this thing is right next to me. It is loud. I got a little fan for it to keep it cool on top of its own personal fans. And even with my noise canceling headphones on, this thing is just like ripping into my ear. So I want to balance the game volume as well, so I'm not blowing out my ears playing the game too.
Get up, soldier. Scrub the bloody muck from your eyes.
I have.
Love of the Empire. Get up.
Yes, sir, Napoleon, sir. Alright, so we are playing on controller. My setup, I could hook up a mouse and keyboard, but he suggested playing with a mouse and controller. So let me see if I can show up and okay. We're gonna keep an eye on the performance for a bit, see where we're going. Now it's set to get over the turn sensitivity a bit. I think I can change them. Let me do that. I have a PS5 controller that I bought at one point, and I want to use it on my computer more, but some games just don't support the face buttons for the PlayStation, so I don't want to be told to press Y and it means to press triangle. So now that I see this, I'm plug this PS5 controller in. Give it a go. Loading. Go. Controller connected. Apply changes. There we go. I believe. Have to show those birds spots. So one of the funny things too, I'd say, is that I wanted to a while back I was like, I'm gonna do a playthrough of like all these Souls games that I do have collected, Surge, Lords of the Fallen, both the original and the newest one. Probably redo the Souls games as well. So, and
Friendly.
I mean, but yeah, let's get to that Crouch. Half my HP. Pulled it out. You just conveniently picked it up. I am curious on, how can I say, where the story is in terms of like how much of the world is supernatural magic and already before that's introduced to the player. Because I don't know about you, unless I knew what I was doing, I wouldn't just squeeze a random bottle in my hand and break the glass and do that. But here we are.
What the hell's wrong with you?
RT for. Right, how do I dodge? Is there a dodge button? Or how about the parry? Whoops, I backed up from parry.
We wear the same colors, for fuck's sake.
Did I chop off his head and torso in one swing? Oh, that works, but I shot him here. Alright, I don't know much in terms of the combat system for the game. I saw the trailer that I saw, I don't know anything else. Incoming catalyst. Right, so this hot keying signing slots. Okay. Use gain 10 catalysts, so the currency of the game. Hey, how? Get behind unaware enemies and press RT. There's lock on. And you didn't even know if he was friendly. You didn't even know if he was friendly. Weirdest thing about who wore the same colors was going on. He just stabbed you in the back. No. Right, blocking. Hold to block. Blocking attacks reduces incoming damage at the cost of endurance. I'm pretty sure. Around here, because my restream is showing one thing, but in my YouTube and thing, so I don't know what's going on. Covering health after blocking. Damage taken while blocking is recoverable to regain lost health. Land a melee attack on enemy barely after taking damage. Shortly after taking damage. Bridge I fell? Yeah. Alright, performance not too bad right now. At 82. Eye settings, let's see how that goes. I gotta disappear for a hot second. Don't judge me for this very old intervention stream, whatever I'm trying to say, page. It's gonna show something that never changed. So you're like, why is it showing Expedition 33? It's because it never changed it, but I would be right back. Here we go. I had to pull something on my laptop and I don't want any I don't know what's my so I don't want to pop it up now. Here's your whole social security number.
Your efforts do not go unnoticed.
Holy sir, where are you? I swear, I know it's a demo, but I can't help but go out and search for things. Actually, good time to check. There's fall damage. How did I even get up there? I jumped up the tree. Other worse. Not parry
He's
bullets.
entirely lost to this madness.
Got plate on his head. Alright, parry window's not too bad. R3 to toggle lock on, R1. Now sometimes I'm curious on like the decision on some games and how they place their tutorials. Especially if you already come across like a section where, oh yeah, locking on and swapping targets, like the one I had when they were teaching me about blocking. But nice to know that in that first section. Like I've been playing this game, Motor Slice, for the past few weeks, on and off with the game. And I'm like maybe between like 3, 4, 5 chapters in. It's like, oh, by the way, you could slow down when you're using the chainsaw mechanic. And I'm like, how long have I been using the chainsaw mechanic to maneuver around the map? And you're just now telling me about how to use it differently? Yeah, this one, again, mentioned earlier about how much of the world the character knows about weird things happening. Because, you know, who just pulls out a random bottle and smashes their hand unless they know there's some type of magical properties or something like that. Damn, it's over.
Each and every one. Together and only together we will triumph.
I test fall damage. See, a part of me says yesterday if I die, I'm like, darn, my first death. Now I feel bad. If I beat it without dying, I'll just test what happens if I just jump off. Likely die, but you know, curiosity. Alright, posture. Enemies posture bar build up when you execute melee or parry them. Parrying increases posture bar more than melee does. Breaking the enemy's posture allow you to launch a critical attack that deals massive damage. L1 just in time to parry. A successful parry negates all damage and consumes no endurance. Okay. Parry significantly damages the enemy's posture in Sekiro. Alright. Good thing I was far away. Definitely we got Look at this guy. I was kind of hoping a little bit more instead of just chopping his arm off and calling it a day. I mean, technically survived that, but all right. Go ahead, pick it up. Handle it with care. Nice looking piece of weaponry there. Like, don't shoot the picture. Okay, let me see if there's an option to. VSync HDR. I'll have it. Break it down. Pistol is a trusty sidearm, perfect for destroying Nephtoglobin weak spots. Nephtoglobin remnants. Destroying a Nephtoglobin weak points on an enemy would drop I'm just gonna call it Nepto. Okay. Which can be picked to restore your Nepto.
I really think that Pierre's death was no coincidence.
Quit your rambling, will you?
But listen, there is no such thing as a stray bullet. All is written.
Pierre couldn't even fucking read.
That didn't stop his foul mouth. The other day, he moaned about the Petit Corporal himself. And that's what got him killed.
That one we can all agree on. Bonaparte's going to get us all killed one day.
Lure. Visually, the game's not bad. No, I'm playing it on high settings now. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Mr. Tony. I've been so absorbed playing the game, I didn't look at my chat. I'm terrible. Gotcha. Good night, bro. I'm sorry, man. I missed you. I'm gonna shoot you a text message. Oh shit! All right, that was kind of cool. Shoot. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna shoot you a text message so I don't feel like crap ignoring your chats there, buddy. All right. Let's see. Diamond Catalyst clots. Ooh, is there parkour? Yep. Yep. Now the running kind of scares me a little bit because there's like a startup. It's not instant sprint. So if you click, and then you'll start to pick up speed. So like that very brief window of just walking. And what I'll probably have to do is turn my monitoring down. Alright, rekindle. Upon death, you will spawn at the last lantern and rekindle. Interact with rekindle lantern. There, rally mechanic. Resting at the lantern has the following effects: health and Nephtoglobin are fully restored. All non-boss enemies are revived. What? Oh, there's a travel system. Type of skills: we got increased maximum health, maximum Nephtoglobin, stamina, parry, impact. Okay. Stamina not available in the demo. Darn it. Do I have some? Ah, crap. Now thinking about it, I probably should have used them to see if there's animation to use them. Oh. Increase health, Nephtoglobin, and stamina. Okay, so I'm guessing I put points to this row here. I always get my row and column was messed up. And then it'll unlock further down, and then you can go up and down, just like that. More health. And that's it. That slide? Ah, I can't slide. Alright, unblockable attacks. Some enemies unleash unblockable attacks that can't be blocked or parried, identified by a red glow. Dodge R1 to at a perfect moment during an unblockable attack to perform a perfect dodge. Empowering your next attack. You are invulnerable to attacks during a dodge. Okay. Oh! Dismissed, or that does not do any damage. Okay, yeah, dismissed. Damn it. Ah, shit. I'm gonna die. My timing is awful. Yeah. We're gonna get this down. Hold on. Hey, whoops. Hey, can I shoot the canister on this back? Nice. And then what is that? Not do anything with it? Alright, let's see if we can respawn them. Crouch. Yeah, I keep thinking there's a slide feature, but there isn't. Alright, oh, there he is. Yep. Alright, let's try this again. That was way too early. Why did I stand right next to him when I did that? What is this? Like, it doesn't say what it does or anything like that. Right, and my frame just went to shite. Oops. Right, one more time. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to get good with the dodging and parrying. At least get the perfect parries. Right now is really just stay away from them. You do just fine. Alright, we got this. Mortis is going down now. Oh, a Souls game with a pause feature. Nice. Let me try dropping it to medium settings, because now I don't know what changed, but now I'm doing like 40. Okay. You just slip into water and die. Or not die, but... Alright, noted. I'm not going to go back and respawn just to get that little bit of HP back. Some cartridge. Now that's a nice little shot right there. Look at that. Art person, you should be proud of that. I like that. Sound like some cinema stuff being recited here. I don't know, man. I don't know what would compel somebody to just want to reach into a dude's chest like that, but maybe it's the voices speaking to him. But hey, now we're playing Bioshock. Let's go. Alright, there we go. So LT to fire your transmutation, which consumes niptoglobin. Extract niptoglobin by shattering. Oh, so that's probably what that was. Something I could pick up to restore my niptoglobin. Since I was maxed out, wouldn't work. Okay.
Who was that man and what has he done to me?
You were reaching in. You were about to reach into his chest before he did that. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go try it out. Let's see if that theory holds up. So far, every time we kill him, it drops something. So how do I get my gun back? Alright, but how do I get my pistol back? Square? Triangle? Okay.
Let's see if one gesture is all it takes to burn it down.
Can I get back across here? Alright, exploration. I like it. What's in the box? Life divert. Life diverted. Ferro fluid flask now restore niptoglobin instead of HP. A portion of damage dealt by transmutations is siphoned back, replenishing your health. What's this like a? It's an amber. Ambers can significantly increase your abilities. You can equip them by interacting at the lantern. It's little item buffs you can get. You weren't there before. Ah shit, I wasn't expecting to stab. Alright, I hope I'm not technically going the right way. That's one of the things when you're ever exploring the game and you're just like, am I going the right way technically or am I going the wrong way technically? Like there's a group of guys back here right here. Alright, that looks like the right way. Let's go the other way. Probably should have did that. Yeah, I ain't gonna map it out. Alright, I am curious. How does this thing look? Ultra. Epic. This is bad. Fight myself every. I kick myself every. Oh gosh. Alright, so epic is obviously not something I can handle with this laptop. But with the power of AI that raises up RAM prices and everything, I can turn on fake frames. Yep. 2x frames. Yeah, let's see how that goes. This still feels horrendous. Good lord. Is it even working? frame gen. All right, 6 time. You know what? Let's see what 6 time does. I think it doesn't seem like frame gen is doing anything. Epic. I'm gonna drop it down later, but yeah, it's not really doing anything. Wait, let me make sure VSync. I mean, VSync shouldn't really play a role or anything like that. It says requires a restart. Wait, frame gen requires a restart? Option requires restarting the game to take effect. We're not going to worry about that. So we're going to keep high on, but let's try playing it on balance. I plays. Yeah, that requires a restart. That's what's. I'm not going to play menus game. All right, I done did something because now it's just stuck at 30 FPS. I know playing on high was not that bad. Let me, maybe it's because I have a latency on. Right. Okay, maybe this is the right way. Let me swing back around. The music is telling me otherwise. So yeah. I did all. And the fact that, yeah. But do I just have the song music following me through the rest of the counter? Oh. Bird in my ear. Well, on the bright side, it seems like coming over here got me a little boss battle music to go for, so. Alright. Skull icon. Oh shit. Oh no, I was not expecting him to shoot me. Oh. Only 200 damage. Ah, shit. That comes out a lot. That's what I like. Okay, that'll never get old. Alright, we did it. In honor of Halo coming out soon. I no longer notice the days ending a slow grave march. I do not guard a fortress or a pass. I guard a box bars. My patrols mean nothing. There is nothing to see. I'm told to die for a secret I don't know. The general's words fade into silence. I wait not for battle, but for something, anything to get this absurd visual shape. The waiting itself is the enemy now, and I fear will devour me before any order.
Guard it with your life, but never inquire as to its contents. A perfect soldier's epitaph.
A legendary catalyst. Okay, so just loops back into. Nice. Now, the fire isn't doing that much damage. Correctly. Hopefully there's like upgrade stone to give it a little bit more oomph. So let me do something. And there we go. Rest up. HP. Travel. Wait, it did tell me I have the what's it called to use, right? The stamina. More health is always good. Is there animation? There is not. But I keep hitting travel. Okay. Successful parrying deals increased posture damage, so that's an instant upgrade. Restore more, okay. Blocking costs less stamina and grants more recoverable health. Okay. Right, max that out.
I shall lead you towards the most fertile lands on earth, but I cannot move your limbs
Get through.
nor can I strike the blow in your stead. The march belongs to the soldier alone.
Yeah, shit. That'd be a good upgrade. Yeah, it's like it would be if like every execution you lose ammo for that. Now you tell me to toggle between weapons. So like when I picked up the ability, yeah. Just saying. This brings me back to my one question, like deciding when to have each tutorial show up.
Freedom comes at a price.
Here's something over there. Oh shit! The fuck?
What on earth was that thing?
That's a good question. Phew. I thought I heard something else.
What were they keeping in these cages?
Ah, what's that? 3 arm? 4 arm? Ah, that looks gross. Oh shit. I was doing that just in case one of them was like a dash attack. Alright. So we do got burn damage going. Wound that heals.
Lay still. Be the mud. I will become mud. They can't see me. They can't kill what they cannot see.
Man, I cannot. I wouldn't want to be in an environment like this. I doubt any else would. There's some crazies out there, but Uncommon Catalyst Clock. Oh shit. I was just thinking if I should heal up just in case I get hit by something random. Oops, come on, stuff on. Stay dead, stay dead, stay dead. Alright, I'm done. Nice. Ah, okay. More ammo. Alright, anything else? Uncommon Catalyst. Is there fire damage? Yes. You gotta check. Be sure, you know? Well, if I came across with like 1% HP and I happened to step on a fire. Good thing is you don't lose stamina while you're moving across the environment. Was he dead or alive? Okay. Dark Souls taught me anything, don't ignore dead bodies. Alright, dude. Oh. Hello? I'm curious. Ah, that sucks. Come on. I was hoping I get his stuff. Yeah, it's backstab, you know, just like playing Dark Souls.
Grenadiers, with me! We'll plug that gap ourselves!
Stuff. Battle horns. Do they use their bodies to plug the gap? But yeah, what I'll definitely have to do, since there's no option to lock the frame rate, it's probably just lock change the monitor refresh rate. It's going between 94 to 79 to 60 is kind of good. Shit. Damn it. Well, there it goes. We couldn't beat the game without dying. You are dead. Upon death, you drop all your catalysts, return to the location, you'll retrieve them. Die again, you lose their person. Ah, that sucks. I wanted to do the you're trapped in here with me, not the other way around. Instead, I died. Alright. What I am noticing is this aiming sometimes can be a little wonky with how fast the reticle decides to move suddenly. Kind of how I messed up into the little doorway there. It's like, shoot him in the head, and I kind of missed it. I hate that design. It is a cool design, but man, that is unsettling to look at. The only way to break those. Yes. I was like, he ain't about to point blank shoot me. Did they all just die? All right, good job, guys. You got me on that one, and it was right before check. I hate that. Come on, away. All right, stop. All right, level up. Successful parries deal increased posture damage. Hopefully it's a good amount. Only like 2% more, and it still requires 3 parries to get the same out.
May it serve you well.
Hey, who?
Wait, I see the light of a man in your eyes.
I am a man.
I
Yes.
still hold on to that belief, yes.
I do hope you're not a thief.
Is
Yeah,
that
no,
meant
sir.
to be an insult?
An insult? No. This is no place for... It is a simple warning. Do not meddle with my work.
All right.
Especially when you have already seen its benefit. The light in those lanterns. It is of my own design.
I have 1,000 questions.
This is no time for... I saw you strike down that officer donned in your own colors.
In
It is
self-defense.
not my place to judge, nor do I seek a confession. Let your own conscience be your arbiter.
It's in
In
self-defense.
the end, war begets no true victors. Only varying degrees of loss.
That is true.
My advice, soldier, your commander is your best hope.
I don't know about
Find
that.
him. Soldiers should stick together. Before you march on, rest a moment.
Fire.
The lantern's glow offers a brief respite. Be wary on the road ahead.
All right. All duly noted, sir. Can I like ask you some more questions, or are you just gonna stare at me as I say it to the lantern? All right. Still there? Yep. Can I interact with him, or is just has an interact icon to have it? Okay, I can't. All right. I'm not gonna die again. That was the first time for the one time. You know, that was a good job. You guys planted the trap just perfectly. Good job, Ral. Ha 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 ha. Sure got dumb stuff. Shit. Bruh, is that a water sprinkler? I swear it sounds like one. Alright, I'm gonna peek out here. Hello? Ah, there you are. Now can I shoot through here? Like, you're supposed to run and dodge left, wait, run and dodge right. I know that was my right to my left, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, why are you teaching me how to sprint? Okay, let me rewind, and I'm gonna have to check the VOD later. Is it just now telling me how to sprint, or is it reminding me how to sprint? Actually, I'm pretty sure it told me how to sprint early on. If it's reminding me, then I can't say much. It's just now teaching me as well. I'm forgetful, so that's what that is. A water sprinkler. And now stop. Say, at least this game has been prepping me and conditioning me to make sure there aren't any like secret enemies or position anywhere. And there he is. Or sometimes I speak too soon. Bro, I wasn't even close enough to being hit by that before they let it go. Ah, I got you first. Yeah, I can see the bullet wasn't fast. That's cool. Okay, now that kind of sucks, fighting multiple targets at once. Getting smacked at the same time like that, but... Oh, shit. I had to dodge for a second. Oop. Miss. I'm not about to waste. I'm just trying to... Just shoot me right here. Alright, you know what? Alright, so only two times now that the AI kind of bugged out, but it is a demo, so I'm not gonna go too crazy and complain about it. Or something in the back there. Bio, okay. Press RT while jumping in elevator service before watch it. Back in. She. Did I do the plunge attack? Just did a run. Ooh. Kind of hoping for like an actual plunging animation, like a stab. Right. Not a fan of having to hold to open the box, but Butcher's Carnage. So it said I had to go to the lantern and equip them. But hold aim with the firearm slows perception of time. It has to cost stamina, lowers firearm damage. Good. Gain health by striking enemies with melee attacks. You can no longer use feral fluid flasks for healing. Okay. I've collected 4 of them so far, and I'm not able to put them.
Even the crows refuse to feast on these bodies.
Seize the world with your own 2 hands. Forge the future with the steel you carry at your side. Do not forget, courage never goes unnoticed. Perseverance is always richly rewarded. The Emperor's log is eternal, and the Empire never turns its gaze from its heroes.
And I want to. I don't know. Like hearing that line, and then turning and seeing someone just like this, and it's I don't know how to properly put it to words, but it's just like, not to get on a soapbox. I'm sure everyone knows war sucks, but it's just like people just dying en masse for others' ambition and stuff like that, and yeah. This is ominous at all. Right, well I have to... So, hold on. Well... I don't want to... Let's go, you can reset anytime you want. But how do I equip those items? Embers can significantly increase your abilities. You can equip them by interacting with... Yeah, I'm not getting an option to, so... It saw something about headshot damage. Alright, so that's weird.
This carnage reeks of something foul, something inhumane.
Wow, sir. Yeah. Dudes crawling on all fours, giant beastie arm things with 3 arms and magic. Yeah, I definitely checks all the boxes for inhumane if you ask me. Fire, shooting out of your own hand. You know. Yes. Boss battle.
Anyone? Is anyone?
Is that a weapon?
What the bloody hell is that?
Yes. Saber. 2, 3. That make me. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, so do not lock on. All 6 damage. Let's go. Yeah. Nice. Well, after doing that, better do a shit ton of damage. Alright, do we have multi-stages to this fight? Okay. Why did I keep going for that? I got caught trying to heal. Okay, this time for real was the last time. Hey, not too bad. Fight isn't too complex. Curious, like say, a certain health, get like 2 stages out of the boss fight, or press L1 just to land. What if I could dodge into it? Dodge! Okay. Oh, you can. Timing is terrible. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna stop saying it until I win. Alright. Alright. Round 1 we lost. Round 2, you know, we didn't get as far. Alright, we can flick her into the boss. Good. Mm. I keep falling for the same thing. I say if I don't miss, I miss this very window. Cool. One thing I'm noticing is that the damage, the L element, is going down quick. It definitely gives you a good amount of time to reapply debuffs. I was pressing L2. I hate that I died because I was pressing L2 instead of L1. I only for the boss to die. So, yeah, skill issue. Why did I do that? Oops. Yeah. Why was I pressing L2 instead of L1 to block? Like, bro was dead. You just dropped something? Oops. Alright, there's this spot telling you what stand to have. Over here, but general left there to each pair. Okay, so there's round 2. Am I supposed to jump over that? Alright, so there is round 2. To waste all my healing. Get good. What you bang? Yeah, with this being a Souls game, if you want to level up, well, you get destroyed by a boss. Just leave, come back, and level up. Oops. I don't think we have to do all that. But thoughts on the game so far? I do a terrible job explaining, but combat-wise and how the game plays and feels, I don't feel like I'm fighting the game to enjoy it, you know? If anyone's ever played a game where the controls are terrible, the windows of attack and hitboxes, everything like that is just horrible. I don't get that. Pretty responsive when it comes to just the input. And I don't feel that there's been an instance where I'm like, it's the game's fault that I lost, and it's just more the player's fault. I say I wish some attacks were a bit more telegraphed, especially when it comes to like rest attacks. Get a little nicer, but definitely more of a skill issue than it is game is bad issue. But, should have did that. Got it. Ah, but it's right now. The second thing about him being on fire is I couldn't tell. It was blending in with the unblockable. That kind of sucks. Are you summoning minions? Come on, like these are easy to kill, but and they have guns. I mean, thematically it makes sense since he's the general, but that sucks. All right, we got closer that time. What does this ring vial have? Use it to light the dim light guide you to lantern you will irretrievably abandon. So as if I want to just back out Back out of a boss fight. Alright, so it's not bad. I'm just making some terrible mistakes. Like that. I apply burn into a crit. We'll work out together. Okay. I dropped it. And blocking one low health is gonna get you killed. Alright, what run is this? 7? Right, still on. Right. Shit. Not hurt me, and I'm just bad. I am enjoying myself though. I will say much. That second follow-up gets me every time. Every time. These respawn doesn't take long, man. Alright, we gotta at least get the round 2, phase 2. Damn it. Oops, stupid thing. I missed. Good animation, damn it. Whoops. Damn it. That wasn't a perfect parry. Well, that was such a close little timing to me being a tad too early for that. I was trying to dodge and get the slow-mo on the heavy attack, but noticed that once he started to get like closer to being stunned in the first phase, kind of lost the rhythm that I had going for a bit. You're like, you're gonna keep failing, I'm gonna keep using it. Give a second, ran out of it. Ah, wow. No! Ah, yeah, yeah! Damn! Bro, if you do any more damage. The audio went out. Okay. Frame rate is going down. Oh, this pushes me back. Oh, don't the boss. did it. Yeah. Thanks for playing. Chapter 5 Witch Hunt. Thanks for playing. Add to Steam wish list. That was good. That was good. I liked it. No real complaints. Combat wise, pretty responsive. I didn't miss any attacks where I feel like I should have hit. The only thing I will say, well, aiming can be a little bit tricky, especially I guess because I'm playing on controller and when aim assist wants to kick in and when it doesn't, so it kind of messes up my aim on when I'm trying to hit a certain target or if there's multiple enemies at once. The magic system, I forgot the name of it already. The transmutations, whatever it's called. It's cool. Be able to use the fire to. I'm curious to see like how the game expands on it because fire can unlock certain areas in the map. There'd be like different abilities that do that same thing where you can use them in combat, also with traversing the environment. Boss battle was cool, you know, skill issue on my part. And honestly, didn't have any issues with the boss fight. As I said, it's that, how can I say, when can you say player issue versus like, yeah, maybe there's a little bit more, you know, telegraph, know what's coming and what's not coming. But like I said, for the most part, it definitely is a skill issue. For the most part, dodging some of the more heavier attacks, the unblockables, the timing isn't too bad, but I'll put it this way. Parrying and perfect dodges, the window that you have doesn't feel like it's terrible. It really is just to make sure to get the timing down properly. It's not like, I can't really think of a good game, another game where I'm just like, bro, the parrying window is so precise that you're going to have a bad time. But you're rewarded enough in this game to really land your parries. Whenever I play like the Dark Souls trilogy, for the most part, even Bloodborne, Elden Ring, I usually don't go for parries at all because I feel like I get punished more than rewarded more for parrying in Dark Souls, especially depending on what enemy you're fighting. But as long as, how can I say, they don't introduce an enemy that kind of negates like everything you've learned. Like if you come across an enemy that's like, oh yeah, parrying is useless against this guy, and all you can really do is just dodge and attack. Well, that kind of sucks, or vice versa. You know, parrying doesn't do anything. You really just can dodge, or you have to, you know. But for the most part, it's a good game. I'm enjoying it. The only thing is performance. I started to notice with the boss fight, like I was doing pretty well performance wise. Again, my laptop is a 5060 with an i7 in it, and at some point it was doing like 69, 75, nice, but then it hit like 40, 44, and in the same boss arena, so it just randomly just dipped in performance there. But for the most part, it was pretty good, and definitely gonna, again, some changes on my end. It has VSync as an option, and since my laptop, at least at 1440p medium settings, can't do anything higher than like 70, occasionally hitting like 90. Definitely need to go in to change my monitor settings and probably just like it at 60 FPS. Turn on VSync and see if it offers a more smoother experience. Currently, I have a monitor set up to 120 hertz. So, but overall, what I experienced, pretty good. So I guess it really just comes down to how varied the encounter is going to be, the map design. Like, again, some of the sections where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm free and I can do whatever I want. Then the dude around the corner just shoots you. So, and some of the enemies that they tossed in. Some of the first section I died at where they trapped me in the cage. That's a nice little player trap that they set there. So yeah, overall pretty good. Curious to see how the story plays out. I'm just yapping. This is just the yap point of the stream. But being able to get some backstory of the world, fill you in on lore, it's useful. Useful to see how they go about it. We'll see. But overall, I can't complain. The only thing, at least with this demo specifically, unless I was missing it, I don't see the point of giving me those where like the artifacts wherever they were. Where it was saying like, oh yeah, you can go to the lantern and use them, and I didn't see any option to use them. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's in chapter 7 or chapter 7 where you can use them, but it's weird if you can't use them in chapter 1. Why give it 2? Now I might be nitpicking a little bit. So, but I think I'll call it here. So overall, good first impressions. I will say that much. So decent amount of challenge, I would say. Again, definitely one of those games where I'm saying I'll put in this perspective. I will be playing Lords of the Fallen, the original Lords of the Fallen, but one of the reasons, and the game's been out for years, and I have played it in the past, but one of the reasons I had stopped playing it is I was fighting one of the bosses, one of the earlier bosses in the game, and I went to attack them, and he was wielding a shield. It was a sword and a shield. So I went to attack him in his front, and his shield was, I'm remembering the story correctly, the shield was like behind him, and somehow I went through his torso and hit his shield and did like 0 damage. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's definitely one of those instances where you're just like, okay, now I'm fighting in a game in terms of like I lost because there was just something terrible with the game. So at least here I saw 2 moments where the AI just bugged out, just still looked at me or didn't take advantage or anything like that. But I haven't felt like, oh, I hit him and I was close enough and my attack just whipped. Didn't experience that. Or as I said, with the game, with the aim mechanics, not terrible, but a little hit or misses sometimes, but good enough. But not to the point where, you know, it's perfect, but also I'm not, you know, it's against the player. So overall, good game. Solid game so far. Well, I pick it up day 1. I don't know. I got plenty of other games to play, but it is definitely, there's a reason I want to check out the demo, because as a person who loves Souls games, Souls-like games, you know, having one in first person, pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the rambling here and call it there. Yeah. So, oops. And it just popped up. All this stuff just popped up on my. I have no idea what is it. There we go. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, overall decent game so far. So looking forward to seeing more and when it finally comes out. So yeah, that's about it. I'll call here and